I've selected a database to search. I've already come up with a research question, taken a few minutes to think about the unique concepts contained within it, and brainstormed some terms that I think scholars might be using to talk about those concepts. I'm looking into how HIV prevention initiatives like the Avahan Initiative has impacted empowerment for sex workers. Here are some of the ideas for search terms that I have. Note that each unique concept has its own row, and I can mix and match terms. For instance, because Avahan is specific to India, I'll search that separately and without including India as a search term. Here, I'm searching prevention, HIV prevention or preventative health, and I've included India as a fourth unique concept. Once I'm on a results list, I'll want to limit to just the scholarly articles, since that's an element of my particular assignment. And if the articles seem out of scope or there's too many to look through, you might consider modifying your search using some of the search limiters. Let's take a look at how that would work. For instance, instead of searching for some of my terms anywhere in the article, I could limit to just articles labeled or indexed under a particular subject heading. This is similar to looking up a term like empowerment in the index at the back of a book and seeing the list of pages where that term appears. In article databases, subject headings are index terms that capture the essence or topic of the article. In this case, I'll get articles that have been indexed as being about empowerment or power in some way. Before, I was searching empowerment as a keyword. Now, empowerment must be listed as one of the subject terms or the subject headings in order for that article to appear in my results list. So if I preview and take a look at the subject headings, you'll see that power or it's one of its various forms is listed there. I do have other options in the database, and one that I highly recommend is instead of searching as a subject heading, you could search for particular elements or concepts from your search as being listed in the abstract of the article. So here I could select and search for only articles where all four of these concepts exist, but empowerment and its forms and India must be listed in the abstract of the article. Once I have that list, I can see which ones might be useful for me, and I can preview the abstract of the article to see if that's going to be a useful article for me to get. I can also take a look at the title, the abstract, and the subject headings and see if there are other terms that I can add to my search term list. You'll notice that this particular article is available in full text, and I can get that by just clicking on the PDF link here. This database does contain articles that don't have a full text or PDF attached to them. For instance, this article here. If that occurs, just click on this Find at UR button, and it'll look to see if we have that article in any of our other article databases. If we do, it'll open that in a new window. If we don't, you'll navigate to a screen where it'll ask you to log in to get your options. Your option is Interlibrary Loan. So you'd log in with your NetID or Active Directory and then follow the steps to request that through Interlibrary Loan.